For this application, what we're going to do is we're going to put a PSA on a print, and we're going to put that print on the board at the same time. So what I'll do is, the first thing, I'll get ready with my pressure sensitive adhesive, my PSA Over-laminate. So I'm going to set that right here. I'm going to slide the shaft in. Then I'm going to take this around back, and we'll put this on the machine. Lock that in place. Try to get that centered as much as possible through the machine. Lock this in place. Now take this over-laminate. I'm going to go underneath the idle bar, and I'm going to bring it all the way up to my rewind assembly. And at this point I'm going to attach it. Now, some people will use the masking tape bow tie, which is where they take a piece of masking tape and they twist it 180 degrees, and that way you have a sticky side, and they'll attach this to the rewind tube, and then they'll attach that. But I like to use a different method. So what I'll use is, I have some scrap mounting adhesive, so I'll take that, and you can use double-sided sticky tape too. And I'll put a piece in the center. I'll put a piece out on the edge, and then come over here. I'm going to put another piece out on the edge over on this side. Now I'll bring my over-laminate up, and I'm just going to attach it right to that tube, just like that. At this point, I'll separate the film, and I'll bring that down a little bit. And then what I'll do is, I'm going to take my leader board, which I've cut earlier, and I'm going to attach it to that film. So what I'll do is, I'll set this for 3/16 of an inch, because that's what we're going to run for our mounting. So I'll take my leader board, I'm going to come up underneath just like this, and I'm going to attach it to the film. Just like that. I'm going to slide that in, and I'll start that in with my foot pedal. Okay, so earlier we pre-coated a mounting board with a mount adhesive. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back about 2 inches or so of this release liner and get that started back. Fold that over. And then I'm going to put my print down and tack that to the leading edge. Get her lined up like this, and then we're going to push down in the center, go out to the edges, and then we'll take this over to the machine, and we're going to run this through, and I'm going to pull that liner off the bottom side underneath this print as it goes through. So we've got our leader started through the machine already. It's all set. So I'll take this and I'll push it up in there, and then I'm going to keep a hold of this and pull back on that liner as it goes through. Now you have to run this at a fairly slow speed so that you make sure you're not getting ahead of pulling that liner off. You don't want that liner to go through there, otherwise it's going to ruin your print. So once I'm going to grab hold of that liner underneath, use my foot pedal, I'm going to get that started into the machine, and I'll start pulling that liner back. When I get just about to the end, I'll go ahead and follow that through with my trailer board. So I'll stop that right in the nip area so that we don't ruin the print. Push that in. And I'll follow that through.